World News, MSN, Outlook, More, Autos, My MSN, Video, Careers and Jobs, Personals, Weather, Bellish, Quotes, White Pages, Games, Real Estate, Wonderall, Horoscopes, Shopping, Yellow Pages, Local Edition, Traffic, Feedback, Maps and Directions, Travel, Full MSN Index, Bing, nbcnews.com, Today, Nightly News, Meet the Press, Dateline, MSNBC, Breaking News, Newsvine, Home, US, World, Politics, Business, Sports, Entertainment, Health, Tech, Science, Travel, Local, Weather, Advertise vertical bracket ad choices, Recommended, prison camps are risking death at sea, and Muslim mob violence provokes dilemma in Myanmar. Recommended, 2 arrested after breaking at Buckingham Palace. Recommended, carry courts Europe for support on Syria strike, as Obama preps for uphill battle in Congress. Recommended, all they can do is scream, Syrian refugee children struggle in Lebanon. Header point top underscore header left curly bracket background image Earl http://cd.newsvine.com/chrome/worldnews/images/header.jpg=10,479 right curly bracket. First for breaking news and analysis, compelling world news stories from NBC News journalists. Follow us on Twitter and Facebook. About this blog archives. Email updates follow on Twitter. Subscribe to RSS. Updated 59 minutes ago. Prison camps are risking death at sea, and Muslim mob violence provokes dilemma in Myanmar. Andrew Stanbridge. Mamuda, right, sits with her 2 children next to the body of her husband, Nasir, who had been fatally shot by police after clashes in an internally displaced person camp in Myanmar. I cannot stay here in the camp, I must go, said Mamuda, who hopes to flee to Malaysia. By Danny Gold, NBC News contributor. Sitwa, Myanmar, driven from their homes by mob violence, many members of one of the world's most persecuted minorities face a harrowing dilemma: to tolerate horrendous conditions in sites likened to prison camps or to risk their lives fleeing aboard rickety boats. I cannot stay here in the camp, I must go, said Mamuda, a Rohingya Muslim, as she sat in a threadbare bamboo shelter, cradling her young children and watching her husband Nasir's body be prepared for burial. He came home with a bullet wound, said the 27-year-old, who plans to make the perilous more than 1,000-mile sea journey to Malaysia as soon as she can. He kept saying, it's too much pain, until he collapsed. According to Mamuda, police shot Nasir, after he and other Rohingyas tried to stop them from reaching the site of an earlier clash. Mamuda and her family are among tens of thousands living in internally displaced person camps in Myanmar in the wake of sectarian violence. Since June 2012, Rohingyas have found themselves targeted by Buddhists in attacks that have left hundreds dead and entire villages razed. A Human Rights Watch report released in April alleged that the Rohingya had been the victims of crimes against humanity and ethnic cleansing. The United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees estimates there are currently 92,000 refugees in 24 camps around Sitwa in the western coast of Myanmar, with the overwhelming majority being Rohingya. Sprawling out over rice paddies, fields, swamps, and beaches, the camps are a mix of tents and bamboo huts, some with aluminum siding, spread out for miles. Sturdier longhouses have recently been constructed, but these are often overcrowded. The summer rainy season, coupled with lack of medical care, has left some of the camps flooded and wrecked by disease. Andrew Stanbridge. A Rohingya child naps in the searing midday sun inside his family's 10-foot by 10-foot room inside a shelter provided by aid group.